Hey guys, welcome to my Periscope and welcome to the discussion about Richard Simmons. What is going on with Richard Simmons, you guys? He's in danger. I just want everyone to know that I'm actually going to be putting this video up on YouTube. Hi, I was just watching the earlier scope, says ZB. Yes, I'm very nervous, you guys, about Richard Simmons. I read an article yesterday claiming that Richard Simmons basically called all of his friends, had them come over and basically say, I'm never going to see you again. He said this. He said, I'm never going... Who is he, Mr. Young? He's Richard Simmons. Look him up if you don't know him. You guys, I'm so nervous. He called all of his friends up like a few months ago and said, invited them over to the house, yes, and said, I am never going to see you again. And when asked why, he said, I just want to be alone in my house. I just want to be alone in my house. And then one of his friends was like, Richard, let me take you up to your bedroom. Let me just talk to you. Let me just talk to you. And all of a sudden, the maid came down. The maid came down and she said, no, 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 you get out, you get out. And then the friend looked at Richard and he said, Richard, is she controlling your life now? And he looked down and he said, yes. So one of the friends called Richard's brother, which he's not close with, I guess, at all. He did a phone interview, said single mommy on the Today Show, and he claims he's okay and he's not being held hostage. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He wasn't, unless he's clinically depressed. No, I did not see Entertainment Tonight. I think he was forced to do the interview. I agree. Oh my God, that's crazy, said someone. Me neither. Do you think it's a sexual thing? Do you think it's a dominant, submissive thing? I don't know. He didn't sound right on Entertainment Tonight. What happened, said Mike. I don't know, you guys. I am so nervous. I love Richard Simmons. Love. He sounded so off, said Rose. You guys, it saddens me and it worries me. They made it sound like he was sick. Maybe she's drugging him. I don't know. He probably is on some form of antidepressant or something like that. I hope she isn't drugging him, says Jesse, or poisoning him, says Chris. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like something is not right. And why did it take 2 years for this article to come out? He has been locked up in his house for 2 years. And they said he answered the door. Yes, it does remind me of Michael Jackson, Jesse. They said he answered the door in sweatpants and a raggedy t-shirt. That is not the Richard Simmons that I know. He did not gain weight, they said. Probably alien, said Taylor. He probably is addicted to cocaine. They're taking his money. I betcha they're taking his money, Chris. ZB says I have to look this up now. So you guys, to all of you guys who are watching right now on YouTube, I am actually talking to people who are talking to me on Periscope right now. You guys can't see it on YouTube, but I thought that I would just put a video up there and let everybody know that you guys can definitely follow me on Periscope. Hashtag free Richard 2K16. They're injecting him, says Kelly. They're injecting him with cocaine? Is that a thing now? Is that a thing? Free Richard 2K16. Do you think he's transitioning to a woman and doesn't want anyone to know? Yes, he's the weight loss guy. No, I don't think so. You follow him on Twitter and he does tweet often. Maybe she's poisoning him, says Rose. How sad. What happened to him? I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm trying to figure out what happened right now. How are we going to figure this out? I need Richard to call me. Richard Simmons, Are you listening to me? Richard, call me. Morphine, says Kelly. It's morphine. Richard, are you depressed? Richard, are you depressed? Do you need to call me and talk to me? Somebody says, you have to go get him, Angela, and save him. ZB's Googling him now. You guys, I'm so nervous for Richard. Rose says, Richard, where are you? Thank you guys so much for the hearts, by the way. You guys, this really does concern me, to be honest. What concerns me is he's a very upbeat, always energetic guy. So I have a feeling that there's definitely depression there. Underlining depression, probably anxiety, probably panic attacks. Xanax, just like Michael Jackson, so scary, says Jess. We need to summon him with some oldies. It's like he's brainwashed, says Kelly. I think he's brainwashed too. I think that maid, somebody needs to get that maid out of that freaking house right now. Who is this maid? Dr. Angela to the rescue. Who is this maid? I guess she's been with him forever, but it's almost like the maid didn't care about his well-being at all. Stockholm syndrome? Is that where people don't leave the house? He has that, you think? You think so? I don't know. I thought he said he had some issues. I'm watching on Good Morning America, a piece of him, says ZB. Debbie thought he had issues. Well, I'm sure he has issues. I mean, everyone has issues. But to call all of your knee issues, but to call all of your friends and tell them to never come again when they kidnapped and sided with the maid is probably hooking up with him. No, I don't think so, you guys. Richard Simmons is gay. The maid is a bitch. What is happening? You guys, I'm so upset about Oh, no, says Rose. No, this can't be true. I feel like Richard needs to call me. The maid is probably doing this to him for his money, says Kara. I agree. Something is going on with that maid. Somebody needs to get that maid. Somebody needs to tell that maid to leave. Summons the maid to leave. His brother needs to step in. Who is Richard's brother? Where is he? How much does he weigh? Somebody needs to tell Richard Simmons' brother to get to that house and to get that maid out of there. Hashtag get Richard a new maid. It appears maybe she's blackmailing him. Lenny is the brother's name. I heard his brother is on it. Someone said, I have a feeling he's being threatened by the maid, and that's why he can't say anything. How much does he weigh? Laugh out loud. Weird. Very weird. What would the maid have on him other than, I mean, maybe he cross-dresses? Who cares? He's gay? Who cares? He wears makeup? Who cares? Everyone does. Taylor says, I'll be his new maid. It sounds like an easy job. Maybe she took nude pictures of him, says Ralston. You guys. Maybe. What is she going to do? Leak the pictures? He's very religious, says Kelly. Who knows? Isn't it public knowledge he's gay? It is, ZB. That's what I'm saying. What in the world could they have on him? Could it be something like Jared from Subway? I know he struggled with an eating disorder. They can be very isolating. That is true, Jessie. Could it be that she has something like Jared from the Subway guy? No way. No way. Everyone says no. Okay, let's wipe that out of our minds. No, that's not it. That's not it. Boo, boo. No. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. What could it be? It's something, you guys. Anyway, I'm just very, very nervous about Richard Simmons. What is going on with Richard Simmons? Jen says, who knows, says Jen. Who knows? I'm praying for Richard Simmons. Maybe he has AIDS, says Kelly. I don't know. Richard, Richard, please, if you are watching this, will you please call me? Will you please contact me? He is married. Is he married? I don't know. I'm willing to come to your house, Richard, and talk to you. I have been a lover of yours for years. This is so bizarre, says ZB. You guys, okay, I'm going to end this Scope now. If you guys, all you YouTube people, if you guys want to follow me on Scope, please do so. Someone says, I'm sure he's depressed. Maybe he's developing a new candle line. Because if he is, then the maid could have caught him cheating. I don't think he's married. No, it's not a cheating thing. It's something different. It's something crazy. It's something crazy. Hashtag pray for Richard, please. Hashtag free Richard. Hashtag pray for Richard. Hashtag Richard Simmons, call me. Call me. I'm going to come to you, Richard. Okay, bye, guys.